Hey guys, how's it going?
Let
I'm
me
EG
guess.
Magnum,
You want a
and
contract?
this is my video on probably the most broken thing I've found playing the past few weeks and stuff. It's really the thing that's carried me, so I've been using this quite a bit. I've been meaning to make a video on it. Path of Exile is getting their big release here on Friday. Well, that's tomorrow actually at this point. So yeah, I'm really just I've been a lot busy. I just had a birthday too, so that was yeah. So
Let me
been pretty
guess.
busy.
You want a contract?
But figured I'd go ahead and make this to help anyone else out. I'm guessing it's going to be patched soon. I don't know if anybody else has like posted anything about this. So far, the friends I've talked to, they haven't known about this. So I've been telling a few people about it, but I figured I'd go ahead and make a video on it, just because, get it out there, let people use it before it gets patched, if that's possible. So here we go. The aspects here. This is the most broken thing I've found in this game. What button? G. So, aspect of war. So I played around with all of them because I thought they were just really cool, and I wanted to try to utilize them in some way because, it's pretty safe damage, right? And then you pop out, and then you go back to doing whatever you were doing. So I was like, okay, cool. This is cool. So we'll just, oh well, this builds up a combo for uh, the obelisk, and then the obelisk one shot the dude, and I'm like, what? So apparently, summons a powerful pillar of flame that deals fire damage over time. Well, I think this isn't working as intended because from what it seems like, unless the fire damage over time is like a billion per second, it ends up just one-shotting the enemy. Now, you generate stacks of frenzy that then go off in a burst, I guess, but I figured it just from what this says, it consumes all current frenzy stacks to deal increased damage for the damage over time. Well, there's no damage over time, it's just a one shot that kills everything in that pillar.
Contract?
Yeah, seems pretty broken.
Give me a second.
So, my character, nothing too special. I can show off the gear here. Just found this, actually, right before making this video. I went ahead and was like, yeah, why not? Let's try to do one. I did 145. We'll try to do 148. I might die, and a few things like that. I know my gear is not up to par. My health's probably not
Come
up to
back
par. I
soon.
don't even know what
I'll be
my
here as always.
stats looking at. So, yeah, like 49%, 56, 56. Not the craziest character. I got to run around in circles a lot. Here's just some of my gear. Like, it's probably, someone's probably being like, oh no, especially that chest, and more resist on the helmet. 71% transfer rate on this, which is pretty bad. I have not found a better catalyst or anything close. My catalyst luck has been pretty bad, but here we go.
Welcome to the
We'll try
purple
to do this as
phoenix.
quickly as possible. We're just going to do one floor and show it off. But the Pillar of Flame, most broken thing I found in this game. So, yeah. If this is as far as you've come and you want to go try it yourself, cool. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. But for anybody else sticking around to watch the rest of this, we'll try to kill some things. And again, I literally just got this, did a playthrough, and I've been playing for maybe a week, so pardon any bad play that comes out of this. But, oh, my build, by the way, I can kind of do a little showcase of what my build is. So I played the Dawn Barrage in Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. Came for PS4, it's free by the way, really cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan. So the thing is, the Dawn Barrage has a laser in it, so there we go, it's yellow, there's the laser, also that's weakness, so I guess that works. Pretty cool. Shoots a lot of missiles, so when I found out that the Havoc orb thing has missile stuff, I was like, yes please. And it has a Gatling gun. Well, I have yet to figure out a way to make a Gatling gun build work. Yeah,
That can't be
kind
done.
of, you're stationary, I don't know. Like, unless it's a way to make it into a boss killer, I don't see it working too well, but maybe there's something out there that I can turn it into a boss killer, so we'll see.
It can't be done.
Get around with the teleport thing, and do the stasis. I know there's that trial belt, so eventually I'll get rid of that. I have no clue what I'm going to put over that. Actually, on my second character right now, which has even less damage than this, has a lot less damage, still can go through a lot of these as long as I can get to the boss and kill a lot of the little trash mobs getting there. So if there's enough trash mobs, I don't really have to fight any of the little bosses on the way. I can normally get there and everything's fine. So of course we got to get up enough primordial essence, yes, whatever that is. and then we're good to go. So let's go ahead and curse somebody, pull some stuff in. Let's try to do this a little bit faster. But yeah, overall, pretty fun little build. It works. I don't know if I'm going to have to try to get a bit more single target at some point. I know there's that machine gun missile thing, but I might have to actually get some attack speed then. That also kind of looked cool because, I mean, the Dom Barrage does fire it kind of more in a machine gun missile style thing. That would kind of be more true to the flavor of what I'm going with here. But overall, so far, shotgunning, it seems pretty OP. That's why I took the node for the shotgun stuff. I kind of show my tree, I guess. Give me 1 second. We'll kill this last dude. And boom. Okay, so real quick, I'll go ahead and show the tree off. So I went up through here for the crit. I'm doing the crit. All projectiles pierce nearby, +1 projectile. Got the big crit node over here. Got my little dodge roll. Apply another element. That's kind of cool. Got this for defense. I think I'm gonna get that block for defense. Maybe that. I don't know. Then this block down here, I think, with the block efficiency node, and then that should work for some defense. And I think that's pretty much it. About all I got for the build. I finally took the double damage thing here, so that seemed to help a lot. Maybe increasing the stuff nearby, so when I get in there to shotgun a bunch of enemies, really that's one of the biggest damage increases, and that's what kills a lot of the stuff. Is I get really close like this when there's a huge pack of everything, and then when something hopefully blows up. Alright, there he is. He's over here. Dang it. There we go. When something finally blows up, hopefully they take everything out and it works well. This time, did okay, I guess.
That's not happening.
And then when I see these drop, I kind of run around and just drop turrets. Try to get some of that back, because they normally get like 1 shot after that. So, as long as they're in stasis, works out pretty well. Get that delayed damage thing from the whatever node that is. Sorry, not as familiar with this tree and stuff as the something like Path of Exile. I can tell you almost wherever most things are on Path of Exile tree, which is getting crazier tomorrow. I cannot wait. Going to be doing a 24-hour stream on that. Again, sorry that this is kind of taking a bit longer. You know, not the fastest build. Not really doing it on crazy things. I'm sure somebody's going to be like it's, you know, maybe you're too low or something. But from what I've heard from a friend of mine when I told him about this, he was able to one-shot like 180 stuff. I can't remember what the cap is in this game, but like he was up around 180 and was still able to one-shot stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool, time to make a video on it. Yeah, so this is pretty broken. Again, like, I don't think this build is all that crazy. I know my other build is definitely less crazy. I probably should have showed it, but we'd be here for like 30 minutes while I tried to go through one of these. But I mean, I could just kill all the white stuff and get there, because see, we're almost done. Then I just rush the boss. You need about half a bar. I think it's 20 per attack, and then like 100, whatever it was. We'll look here before we go. But yeah, I need to be cursing better. My bad. Getting a little distracted with the talk. But yeah, still like doing the barrage stuff. Kind of cool. Let's try to gather up some more guys, and then we'll move back around. Actually, there's one of these shrines. Okay, perfect. Then we're good. If you ever find one of these, you're good. Like, nailed it. Easy game after that point. And yeah, now I just need to just get the boss out. So hopefully the boss is here. So that's the easy mode when you find one of those, because now you pretty much take about half of it to kill the first boss, and then you just, each boss you run into, if you run into, you know, if you have one of those, you run into a boss in the map that you just can't kill, then that is awesome. Which, I will say, I just got this 309 weapon literally during that 145, so this is a whole lot easier than my, like, what is my actual damage right now? 390. The highest I was like 330 before this. So this is a pretty big deal. And where is this boss at? Is it this way? Hope it's this way. Well, I kind of don't want to have to do too much backtracking. But
Not right now.
gold. I don't know if that's actually good etiquette. Let me know if you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything for me in the comments about how I'm doing stuff. But I'm kind of at that point to where I've learned most of the mechanics, and it would be kind of cool to maybe learn a few of the cool tricks to maybe get stuff done faster. Okay, so we got a lot coming. Actually, you know what? Let's go hard. Let's go really hard. Come on, guys. Come on. Get everything in here. Where you at? Over here. What's this boss doing? Yo. Okay, let's clear up some of this though. There we go. Hopefully that didn't just like completely shred the bosses. Okay, they definitely got hit a bit, but well, that one did. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I don't want to have to fight you afterward. I want to one-shot all of you. So let's see how much health they have. Was that 6 million? This guy has. Is that 19 million? Holy shit. Okay. So here we go. Luckily this is ones that kind of stay still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. See, we're not even halfway there. And goodbye. There you go. That's it. You just stack your 5 with your first skill. And then here I'll just hop back in the form. You stack the 5 with the unflinching assault. And after you've stacked 5, just pop them. Everything's dead. And see, that didn't even take half of the stuff. And by the time you get to the next boss, just killing just normal mobs, especially if you find one of those shrines to begin with, you're good to go. Yeah, easy game. And that's pretty much it. And you can just keep pushing like that, no problem. So, pretty broken. One of the most broken things I've found anyway. I thought shotgunning and stuff like that was crazy. That I was dealing some cool damage and thinking I was doing pretty good, and then I've seen some of my friends' builds and like they're just mowing down things, so it's kind of like, oh gosh. Yeah, hopefully I can make this build work in the end game. Probably gonna have to change some things up. Might have to go with a little bit more single target right now, just trying to save up some money for things. Do I have that one? Nope. But overall, guys, Wilson's pretty fun. Can recommend for people who can deal with playing by themselves for now. Other than that, I haven't really run into any game-breaking bugs that really would deter me from this game. But it has definitely been an issue playing with friends. I have not been able to get the ability to really play with more than just one. If I'm playing with more than one, it gets really bad. And one of us pretty much just can't see or do anything. So that's been my only complaint so far. Other than that, pretty fun game. I will say I might do a full review, but kind of just critiquing some of it. Pretty much every build I have, I take this node, and this node. And there's just some stuff that I take in every build, like these two. And I'm not even at max level. And I don't know where I'm going from here. Like, I'm going to be 90s max level, and I can get to every point I really need. The only choices you pick is, I guess, what your single target to kill bosses is, and that's mine. You have curse somehow in your build. You pull everything together with anomaly, and you explode them. Then you have some sort of filler stuff. In this case, it's going to be these two. You get a trial belt. I think that's what it's called. Trial? Trail? Something like that. Then it can apply this for you, and then you get another skill open. At which point I might put something defensive there. I don't know. On my other character, I found Bulwark of something, whatever it is. It's really cool. So I might just throw that in there because it's starting to get pretty squish when these aren't up. But again, other than that, I mean, that's pretty much my biggest concerns is you pick health, and then I guess you pick force shield. Is probably going to be the other option. I don't know if there's a hybrid option, but there probably is. But you probably, you pick how your health is, you stack to a certain amount of resistances so you can live, and then you pick one main skill, and everything else is pretty much cookie cutter from what I can tell. I thought I was doing pretty interesting things, picking like the turret and throwing the turret in there. Obviously, that's the flavor of the build I was going for, but kind of got a little, just I've seen like all my friends being like, yeah, turret's pretty standard. I'm like, oh man, want to do some kind of Gatling thing then with it to kind of just, not to go too far in the memes, but at the same time, it's when you see something like this, you want the diversity of builds, and it feels like, oh, I just made the obvious choices that you should be making because everything else is kind of bleh, and that feels bad. Just saying. That's what I'm kind of getting at. But anyway, guys, sorry for the little rant there at the end as well. I'll probably make a full review video of it, going over the story and everything else. But yeah, I have to say, fun game. Pretty cool. Most broken thing I found. Hopefully this helps some of you trying to climb. But that'll be it for this one, guys. Usual links down below. You can catch me on twitch.tv/EG_Magnum. That'll be down there. I've got a YouTube and a Discord and stuff. Come check me out there. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace.